Hello everyone, welcome to this new problem which is separate black and white balls. So basically in this problem what is happening is that you receive as input a string consisting of 0 and 1 and you're supposed to compute the number of operations that you need to perform in order for you to group all the 1 on the left, on the right, and all the 0 on the left. Let me take this one. In one operation I can swap two consecutive elements. So in one operation, I can swap this 1 and this 0, and that will give me this. And in this string, we have all the 1, all to the left, all to the right, and we have all the 0, all to the left. So this is actually one of a valid destination. And to achieve this, we perform one operation. That is why we have a 1 here, right? Let us take this one for instance. To have this one at the most right position, we need to make two swaps, the first swap like this and the second one like this, which is going to give us a result of 2, because after those two swaps we are going to have all the 0 all to the left and all the 1 all to the right. So given this, how are we going to solve it? Let me share with you my approach. So this is how I'm going to operate. These are the elements that I have. This is actually the input and this is actually the desired output, right? So the logic will be as follows. I want this one to move from here till here, right? Because the first 0 I'm going to meet, I want it to take the first position, and if I want you to take the first position, we are going to move 2 steps backward. So definitely, since you want to move from 2 to 0, we are going to make 2 operations. The count will be 2 minus 0 because you're moving from 2 to 0. Now this one needs to move from 3 till 1. And for this, how many operations do I need to make? I need to move 3 minus 1. That is also 2 operations. And this one needs to move from here till here. And how many operations do I need for this? It's actually 5 minus 2. Which will give me 3 operations, and the total is actually 7. That is the total to move all of those 3 this side. You may ask yourself, why is it that I'm moving this one here and I will have this one being placed here? Will it not be better to move this at the beginning? It will be actually the same cost, because moving this one at the beginning is actually moving this one here and pick it here and move it here. So basically, if you prefer to move this and take this and put it here, is also the same as leave this one here and move this one till the beginning. And the first approach is actually easier to code, so I will go with the first approach. So how are we going to solve this? So my idea will be, say, okay, I will have an initial index which is actually 0. That's say, okay, the first 0 that I'm going to see will be at this position, and whenever I'm going to see the element, I'm going to compute the difference like this, and I'm going to move this 1 step forward. That means the next one I will see, I will put it at this position. So when I will see the element, I will just compute the difference, and at the end I will sum all of the elements. Not even at the end, while moving I will sum the element. So what will it look like? The result should be a long, so I will have like long result that will start at 0. I will have index that will start at 0, and then I will return the result here. What I was saying is that I will look, and for each of the element, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to say if the actual element is actually equal to a 0. Keep in mind that you can do it on both sides there. You can decide to move instead the 1 like this, or you can move the 0 like this. You choose the one you're more comfortable with. All of those 2 approaches are actually valid. So if you are actually a 0, I'm going to compute. So the result is going to take what he was having previously plus the difference between where you are and where you should be. Where you are is actually I, where you should be is actually index. And then I just increment my index for the next element. And this should be all. Let us run. Yes, working. Let us submit. Perfect, working, performing pretty well. So this is my approach of solving this. I hope you do enjoy it. Feel free to give me any input. I'll be really happy to interact with you regarding this. See you tomorrow for a new challenge. Ciao.